Brad used to be really chill. We used to go to baseball games and museums all the time. He was studying to become a veterinarian, but then he started duping. Duping is when a person takes 5 tabs of LSD and ingests them through their bunghole, amplifying the psychedelic effects of the drug. He started changing. It was really bad. First, he started listening to nothing but Mac DeMarco and smoking American Spirits because they're apparently Xenu's true cigarette. I don't even know who Xenu is. Then he bought this sensory deprivation chamber, started preaching to me about mindfulness. Duping, similar to boofing, is the #1 most dangerous epidemic in the United States at this very moment. Every year, countless frat brothers open their butt cheeks to this issue, and they never come back. I mean, yeah, they're still alive, but duping is all they talk about. They listen to Grateful Dead all day and tell me any other music isn't real music. And I ask them what they mean. They just say ridiculous shit like, you wouldn't understand. Dude, I'm not the one with drugs up my ass. I can fucking understand shit. Stop talking about quantum physics all the time like you're Neil deGrasse Tyson with your fucking projector. You're not. You're literally a freshman English major with rich parents who donated a fucking building to this school to get admission. I've lost my friends to this, and I don't want anyone else to be in the same situation. If you or someone you know has fallen victim to this absolutely insane trend of absorbing LSD into your bunghole, please call Alex Mador and let him know if it's worth trying. He's very curious. Hey, what's up? It's Alex. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Ladies and gentlemen, the Short News Podcast with your host, Alex Mador. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Short News. Thank you for giving me your time on this wonderful, whenever you're listening to this, it doesn't matter to me. Listen to this whenever you want. My name is Alex Mador, and this is a show where all your wildest dreams come true. If your dreams have to do with getting current events from some weird sociology major, that is. Oh, God, man. This weekend's been fucking nuts. I'm having some family drama, which I don't know if I can talk about, but that's pretty much consumed my weekend and my emotions. So if I'm a little bit out of it today, that's why. All I can say is family is fucked up, dude. These people do not know how to get along if their lives depended on it. Just so much blame and taking out anger on each other, and the toxicity, it's not even funny. My family is just one of those families that's better off staying very far apart from one another forever. Otherwise, they become weaker when they become closer. It's like that movie Hancock where Will Smith and that dude's wife are connected, and when they're close to each other, that's when they have they lose their powers and they're weakest, they get shot, they have to go to the hospital, that whole thing. I don't know, does anybody remember that movie? I liked it a lot, especially like the first scene when he's all drunk and he's saving the people from the train or whatever. He's like a drunk ass Superman. It was cool. Anyways, family, dude, these people need therapy. I don't know why I'm the only one who's willing to seek out help. It's ridiculous. I'm one of the youngest people in my family, and the rest of them act like children. I don't know how to deal with it. I really don't. I always wonder why my parents even decided to have kids. Like, they hate taking care of them with a burning passion. They make it known how much of a burden their kids' existence is to them. Like, are you just doing this so you can have someone to blame for all the problems that you have with yourself? You'll never get me to believe that parenting is admirable. I'm sorry. I've never met a good parent. I haven't. Not a single one. I can't think of a good parent that I know. All of them are just selfish. Every single one. They just want to have the best kids so they can compare with other parents and inflate their own egos. It's never actually about taking care of a human life. I'm not planning on having kids. That's not in the books for me. I hate kids. But I'm willing to be open about my hatred of kids. I'm not pretending anything. I don't like them. They're annoying. They ask too many questions. Stop asking questions. Why are you what you think I have all the answers to the universe? No, I don't. Shut up. We're in the car. I have a little brother. I used to have to drive him around everywhere. Just question after question after question. I'm so glad he's an adult now because there's no more of that. Thank God. Because you after a while you just start answering with because that's the way it is or because I said so. And I realize why, like, parents don't last. Anyways, what did I get up to this weekend? Well, other than this ongoing family drama, I started watching the HBO series The Vow on the Nexium cult. It's crazy, man. I'm not. I think there might be. No, I finished it. I finished it, and it's so fucking interesting to find out the inner workings of these types of movements and programs. I feel like podcasters can easily start a cult out of their supporters. Imagine that was what I've been doing this whole time. It wouldn't be that great of a cult though. I don't really have much to offer you guys. I'm sorry. I can say that I lived in a cult for a semester of my life. Yeah, back in like 2016 at my old college. It was the eco-friendly house which I've mentioned before. They would get mad at me for not staying at the house all the time and for not being close enough with the group as though I was doing something wrong by trying to make friends outside of the house. They tried to push me away from Ashley, alienated me for visiting her on the weekends because apparently Sunday dinners, where everybody has to be there for a forced sense of community, are more important than relationships or family. They would literally try to keep me in the house under the threat of throwing me out. Anytime I would go visit my friends at a house on the other side of campus, just on the other side of campus, not like in a different fucking state. You just walk over there. It's like 10 minutes away by foot. I'd come back and they'd be like, "Oh, where'd you go, Alex?" And I'm like, "What? I went to such and such's house." And they're like, "Why don't you bring them over to this house?" And I was like, okay." And they would say that often enough where I would bring it up to my friends, and my friends would be like, "No, dude, that place has weird fucking vibes. Fuck that place." I was like, "Well, fuck, I live here, so what do I do?" And oh man, it was a un desastre grande. Sorry, I've got all these apps open that I just don't need open right now. Let me fix that. Like, looking back, I'm convinced the people in that house are part of some Bohemian Grove satanic shit where I would leave on weekends. Maybe they were mad that I wouldn't do the blood sacrifices. Some of the people there would walk around the house naked, and most people would be like, most dudes would be cool with that, maybe. but it makes me uncomfortable. Like, why are you assuming everyone is just comfortable with you doing that around them? It's an assault to my eyes. When I did acid the first time and I went to visit that house as a freshman, I saw like I not visualized, I hallucinated gravestones in the ground in the front yard and heard backwards speak and scary evil laughter. I didn't even know backwards talking was a part of Satanism, but I was hearing it loud and clear. So I don't know what to tell you about the vibes at that house, but they aren't good vibes. That's for sure. Because, yeah, when you're on psychedelics, you get the vibes of a place loud and clear. And that's what that was telling me. Backwards talk. So I got the fuck out of there and moved in with my friends in a non cult house, and that was much better. I was allowed to do my own thing and have my own space and not have to be constantly a part of this hive mind that I just did not fit into. Like I said last episode, no one fucking tells me what to do. And I made that clear. There are certain things that are giveaways that you're in a cult, mostly when they start trying to control who you're allowed to see and who you aren't allowed to see and alienate you as punishment for not conforming to their ways and staying in their hive. Dude, that house is full of evil under the guise of eco friendliness. I'm all for renewable energy, solar power, stopping fracking, all of that. That's why I joined the house because because supported all those causes, but I didn't sign up to be kept from embracing who I am and to be isolated from the people that matter to me most. That's a cult. That's a cult. And I know some of them listen to this podcast. I'll talk to you guys for a second. Listen. I just laid it all out for you. I gave you examples. Whether you want to believe it or not, that was a cult. Now we can either change the way that house is set up and make it not a cult. Stop alienating people for their mental health issues or for wanting to see their family. That's a cult. Or just disband. I don't know. Because this is not how to get people on board with your cause. I'm telling you. It doesn't work long term. It just makes people mad. They feel like they wasted their time on the whole thing. Dude, you weren't even allowed to use the the clothes dryer. Do you know how hard it is to dry clothes after washing them? Air dry clothes in mid-February with no heating on like in the house because it's apparently too wasteful to feel not fucking freezing. And they had this sign up in the foyer, however you want to say it, right when you walk in, and the sign says, "Please leave your shoes and your ego at the door." When you realize you're in a cult, like how fucking pretentious and condescending do you have to be to outsiders, making them feel like they're doing something wrong, holding yourself higher than everyone else? What, because you don't wear shoes, you smelly fucks? Literally suck my fucking dick. That ego cult needs to be dealt with. I don't know. Not dealt with, it needs to be fixed. Because there was some indoctrination shit going on in there. Some MK Ultra-esque manipulation. Like they did some weird shit. I'm not gonna talk about the weird shit. But I will talk about this. There was one fraternity that got caught in the middle of a satanic ritual. They got caught by campus safety with skulls and blood and pentagrams and shit. And the college kept that shit on lock and didn't tell anyone that it happened because they didn't want people knowing that their fraternities worshiped Satan. And that's what college kids were doing these days. Like, that's what's going on. There's another fraternity that makes you kill a puppy as a hazing ritual, which, like, how do you get all these puppies to kill? Like, people need to do background checks when they're giving up their puppies. Seriously. It's like a hazing ritual. What? There's a lot of dark shit that happens in these secret societies they call themselves. The college Illuminati. Like, I wanna know who is at the top, like, who are the people outside of the college campuses that pull all the strings at these fraternities? Because it's a cult, they're all cults. Scary ass shit, super loyal members, lots of secrets, manipulation, money, crime, all swept under the rugs by the super rich colleges. Why are they protecting? I love how Union College is more focused on criminalizing individuals of color like me and my friends for small things like weed, instead of punishing the mostly white fraternities that they allow on campus for all the raping they do. They made me public fucking enemy number one, and I was harmless. I just wanted to smoke weed and make my head feel better, and guess what, motherfuckers? That shit you hunted me down for multiple times, raided my room, treated me like El fucking Chapo for a vaporizer. I have a fucking prescription. You stuck up white pieces of shit, making and enforcing bullshit rules. Where's my fucking protection, motherfucker? Fuck those losers. I'm gonna write a whole article against that college and how terrible they are and how people need to avoid that toxic fucking place. I don't know, man. Just commute to school. Don't live on campus. Any college that forces you to live on campus, they're just doing it for your room and board money. Is that really worth your safety and sanity? No. Just commute. You'll have a normal and safe life without killing brain cells or almost getting killed or ending up in a cult. But man, that story is a doozy though. I've told that once before a year ago, but that episode is now lost, like literally gone. I lost the first few months of the podcast during an RSS transfer, including a really important episode that kind of defines me, which is really shitty. Yeah. I don't feel good about it at all, but maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it gives us a second chance, a chance to tell it again, but better this time. So here we are with a special installment of Stories in Stupidity Reloaded. So, okay. So it's February of 2015. I'm a freshman in college. My room had recently been raided by campus safety twice in 2 weeks for a marijuana odor coming from my room. I'd given up on smoking outside and was just doing it inside because I didn't care what happened to me anymore. I had gotten dumped by my girlfriend a few months prior, and I still was not taking it well at all based on the circumstances of the breakup. I felt alone. I wasn't opening up to anybody about how I was feeling because I didn't trust them and I didn't want to scare them away with my problems. But I had this friend who I hung out with a lot. We had a shared love for weed in common, but he started getting heavily into harder shit as the school year went on. So at this point, he was all in on this drug called Xanax. The kids at school were popping that shit like it was candy. I'd come into contact with it like in high school, but I thought it was kind of nuts and I didn't touch it. But it was everywhere, more common than cocaine, which had been the popular drug years prior at this school. So my friend, we'll call him DJ, invites me over, knowing I've been having a rough week, and says we should take Xanax together because he's got these big yellow versions that they call school buses, which I don't they're like higher of a dose, I guess, than their regular white bars, if you've ever seen Xanax in like a meme or something, or if you take it, or if you have a problem, which if you have a problem, you can talk to me about it. I've been there. So, anyways, I go over there. We take the Xanax, and my memory from that point goes in and out. What I know is that at some point while the first bar is hitting me, DJ offers me another, and I tell him I don't think that's a good idea, and he calls me a pussy. And if you know anything about me, you know that calling me a pussy is the way to get me to do anything. So, what do? I take another. I take more after that. I'm so fucked up. I don't even know what or how many I've taken. But DJ had coerced my phone out of my hand and convinced me to give him my passcode. So he's convincing me to take pill after pill while he Venmos himself hundreds of dollars from my bank account into his, putting me deep, deep in overdraft on my bank account. Dude, I couldn't get food for like ever. So that's besides the point. So the thing about Xanax that makes it dangerous is that it completely dumbs you down, takes away all your inhibitions and filters, and it's a drug people use often to take advantage of others. I knew this other kid who tried to like drug a girl using Xanax to like, take advantage of her. It's that type of drug. It's like legal roofies, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, taking advantage. That's what they were doing. The people there. Because it was a whole group of people and they were asking me about like dark secrets in my life, making fun of me. I tried to punch one of them for calling me gay. And a kid had to put me in a sleeper hold. And this went on for hours and DJ pressures me into taking some Adderall now. Keep in mind, he's already gotten me to take like 5 or 6 school buses, a few shots of liquor, a couple dabs, now Adderall. So I snorted after he calls me a pussy for not and immediately have a seizure, hit my face on the desk, start puking blood, and literally fucking die. How do I know? So these motherfuckers are standing over my body trying to find a pulse. They can't find one. And I'm watching them, but like from above, like floating up to this bright, white, warm light. And I'm looking down on them. I see myself on the ground. So I'm like not in my body anymore. So there's this bright white light and there's nothing I can do. I'm like gone. I'm dead. I hear them trying to figure out where they're gonna hide my body, considering they just murdered a kid and don't want to get in trouble. So they're gonna dump me at a bench or something outside, and I'm almost completely eaten by this white light that's getting closer. And then this is where it gets even crazier. This is where it gets even crazier. My dead best friend who overdosed the year prior to this event jumps in front of the bright light and says, "You fucking idiot." And pushes me in the chest as hard as he can back into my body and I wake up. Everyone freaks out. I'm like bleeding and covered in puke. They eventually carry me back to my room instead of taking me to the hospital and I pass out for like over a day. I was Dude, it was not good. My roommate thought I was dead. He didn't know what to do. He just sees this kid passed out for a day, covered in blood all over with a missing moccasin. I when I woke up, I was barely able to talk due to loss of motor skills. All the Chinese I had learned that year for class was gone from my brain. I had very little memory of what had happened. I was missing a moccasin and my bank account was in the negatives. So I go to DJ and he tells me that I was making him give me more pills, that I was the one egging him to give me more, and that it was my carelessness that got me in that point. So for a whole year, I'm ashamed. I'm thinking that I'm this absolute monster drug fiend who doesn't know when to stop, and I live my life around that afterwards, like being careful all the time. But then finally, like, yeah, a year later, one of the dudes that was like in the room when it happened, the one who put me in the sleeper hold to get me to not punch the kid, finally sacks up and tells me what happened, and it was DJ who pressured me to take more and more drugs and took my money, knowing I was super impaired and that he could take advantage of me like that. He mocked me, made fun of me, almost killed me, wanted to cover up the death somehow, and then gaslit me into thinking it was my own fault. That was a mind-blowing realization right there, I'll tell you that. I had so many different emotions at one time. I'm sure you can understand. So I didn't know how to deal with that, but DJ found out that I knew the truth, and he apologized and was like, "I just want you to know I'd never try to do anything to like hurt you or fuck you up, man." And it was all bullshit. That dude stole from me, not just me, but from many others. He inappropriately touched girls who didn't want it, had no regard for anybody but himself. He's a bum. He's a bum. By that point, I'd started dating Ashley, and I was really happy about that and didn't care about this fucking loser who tried to kill me. He cared more than I did. He was trying to make up for it. But I wasn't having it. But as time went on, it haunted me more. And then I messaged Noel Miller from the Tiny Meat Gang podcast in October of last year because the boys were doing a segment on Bartard stories, stories of people that take too much Xanax. So I DM Noel my story, and the next episode they read it. They read it. And while Cody was also horrified, Noel was visibly passionately angry for me at DJ, who they they call something else based on the post I made to them. Because I didn't know what to call him, but now we're getting closer to the actual name. Because I'm not gonna give you his real name here. I won't because he's the type to sue, especially because Noel says if I had this dude's name, it would be on site on his podcast, and people were writing in that I should jump this guy and like do something really bad to him, and I didn't realize how much of an injustice had been done to me, and then it started to piss me off. And it pisses me off now just thinking about it. Does it does it piss you off? Because this dude has gone free for too long. I like thinks I forgot about this shit, but no man, I remember. I remember. And I have the receipts too. I have the transactions. I have the messages. It's all there. Could fuck up your day in a second. After the shit I did for him, that's how he repaid me. Never going to make music for anybody again. That's number one. Dude, I was messed up from that physically for a long time. I never got over the essential tremors. The seizures still happen sometimes. I have this slur when I talk. I'm scarred fucking a lot from that shit. I don't talk the same way that I used to. I don't. I always sound like I'm concussed. It's not a good look. Things will never be the same again because of that. But it's also a reason why I'm spiritual because my real best friend, the one who had died prior to my situation, literally saved my life. Dude didn't have to do that. I didn't save him. That was one of the biggest regrets of my life that I didn't try. But he still came back. Make sure that stupid college prick didn't kill me for good. And it's good to know he's still out there, watching out. I still owe him one. So that's my crazy story, the story that defines me. In a lot of ways, it was my death and rebirth, literally. I don't know what else to do with that. Other than tell people about it on a podcast, there's nothing really I can do. What, I can press charges now? What good is that going to do for me? Like everyone already knows, like college was not at all a good experience for me. Screwed me up really bad. And like I'm just glad I escaped from there and I wouldn't have survived that place if I stayed any longer. Union College is not a safe place for anyone. Anyways, what is going on in the world? Uh, sorry, my throat. So De Blasio's been saying some bullshit about ensuring the safety and security of the students, and I just really, really hate seeing his lies. Every time he talks, it just makes me more and more pissed off. So I thought that repeatedly telling him the same shit over and over was not effective. I tried reasoning, and he won't listen. He's willing to get all these teachers and students hurt by throwing them in the ring against COVID, so I've got a ring to fucking throw you in, married to bullshit. You and me. Exhibition boxing match. Your Andre the Giant looking ass should have no problem beating me, so what's the issue? Speaking of boxing, I'm so bad at segues. Speaking of boxing, Logan Paul is officially going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition match of their own. Pay per view as usual. I have some things to say about that, I guess. I don't know what Logan is thinking. I don't know if he's suicidal or what, because Floyd is going to end him, literally end him. Floyd is a professional boxer. I don't care if Logan has been training for a few years. Floyd has been training for his whole life. This is his job, his lifestyle. Logan has way too big of an ego if he thinks he actually stands a chance against the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd is undefeated. Logan lost to KSI twice. He's 0-2 against video gamers, not even real boxers. So we know how this is going to end. We've seen Mayweather absolutely body professional boxers. This is going to be super easy money for him, with probably little to no challenge at all. I'm not paying for that. It's like $50 for one punch, essentially. I don't care that much. I'll watch the highlights the next day of Logan getting punched back into time by Floyd. So that's what's going on in boxing. I'm trying to avoid the president as much as I can, but I saw there was this article that was trending by this Epstein guy. He's talking all this shit about Jill Biden, Dr. Jill Biden, and how she needs to stop using the doctor at the beginning of her name because according to him, she's not a real doctor. Dude, have you seen her degrees? She got her doctorate. So I'm pretty sure that means she's a fucking doctor, dude. Just because she doesn't have a stethoscope or taking your temperature up your ass doesn't mean she shouldn't go by doctor. Do you, as a member of the press, supposedly literarily trained or whatever you want to educated, you don't know what a doctorate degree is and that it doesn't just apply to the people who prescribe your ADD meds because you obviously weren't paying attention in college. Long story short, yes, she can go by Dr. Jill Biden. That isn't even a problem. Write about something else because obviously you don't know how education works. You don't know how degrees work. Ridiculous. Anything else in the world worth talking about? There were MAGA marches in DC over the weekend and in a rally, I think, as though all this shit is still going on, but but it's not still going on. We aren't still in the election, so we're not going to talk about the election. I've been getting into meats a lot, which is weird because I was trying pretty hard to be as vegan as possible, so I think my body is begging me for meat. So I got ribs last night and the night before, and those were so good. Like refreshing and full and wonderful. The meat came right off the bone. It was perfect. Oh man, my mouth is watering. Ribs are fantastic, dude. I need more. I need more right now. That might be my new guilty pleasure. Screw Taco Bell. How about ribs? Meats. I want to learn how to cook meats. I don't know what's stopping me other than my vegan partner that hates that I love meat and dairy. I'm not going to stop though. I'm not. I refuse. But since writing all of these talking points, yeah, so we can talk more about the vow cuz I finished it and I must say holy shit, that's some scary ass shit. Like they were blackmailing all those people into being slaves. The whole master slave dynamic was so fucked up. It was like a pyramid scheme of slavery and humiliation. And all those women got branded on their crotch, which is like holy fucking shit. What the fuck, Keith Rainier? You sir are a psychopathic monster. No one man should feel entitled to that much power over people. He was literally in control of all of them. How do you do that? What was it even for? I still don't get what he was trying to achieve. Like, yeah, he got all these people together for this self-help group shit, but was he just trying to sleep with all the women in the cult? Was that the whole point? Is it just a quest for power over so many people? He's ruined so many lives, but for what? For what? And there were so many rich people that were involved in this shit. And that whole ESP thing. It's like so many seminars that I've been invited to, and I'm realizing all of those things are cults. When I used to see Broadway shows a lot, I used to check out the Church of Scientology and take funny pictures by it and say, "Oh, no, got kidnapped by Tom Cruise." Oh, stupid stuff like that. I always treated it like a joke. But there's some powerful people who partake in this type of stuff. Like, yeah, I do some spiritual stuff, but what's great about Reiki is it doesn't compromise your individuality. I'm not part of any sorts of groups. I'm affiliated with no one, not even any religion. Like, I have the one teacher who gave me the techniques. I talk to her like every now and then, but just about like how she's doing during the virus. There's no like holding anything against anyone. If I need advice on how to d- how to do Reiki, then she'll give me advice. But it's not like you must live your life this way, otherwise you are nothing. But and I'm not recruiting or bringing anyone on. I made the mistake one time of bringing someone on as mentee and trusted them with the skills that I had learned, and they abused that shit and just ended up becoming even worse of a person than they were before. And they did some really fucked up shit that rubbed me the wrong way. So I don't teach people shit anymore. It's not worth the problems that come with it. I don't need to complicate things any further than they already are. But this dude, Rainier, however you say it, I don't know, Keith Rainier, or however you say it, he's beyond fucked up, like beyond manipulative. The way he brainwashed and mind fucked all those people is almost unreal. I'm so glad they got him because that guy was gonna really get someone hurt. He had people from from the actual movie Star Wars and from the show Battlestar Galactica in that cult. He had that lady from Smallville. I don't know who she played, but in the vow from the footage, it's obvious that she thought very highly of herself, super narcissistic, and referenced her acting career every second that she possibly could. It was really cringe. And then she brands her initials on all these women, and if you like turn it sideways, it's really Keith Rainier's initials on the outside of her initials, is which is trippy. It's like it is an optical illusion, yeah. This movie had me wondering if the baseball seminars I used to go to were a cult as well. I don't know though, because that dude actually taught me how to hit really, really well. Baseball player by the name of Mike Epstein. He was trained and taught by the great Ted Williams, so he gave us Ted's style, and that was cool because it was one of the only times that I've had interactions with a real professional MLB player. But all seminars have this cult-like vibe that I can't help but notice after this documentary. I'm extra mindful of it now. Next time I get invited to some sort of self-help shit, I'm staying far, far away. Is that what Noom is? It's about, like, reaching your goals, and no one in the commercials can tell you what it actually involves. They just say, "Noom changed my life," or "I lost weight on Noom. I quit drinking with Noom. I quit smoking with Noom. Noom is a way of life," or whatever. Like, they advertise that, like, it can change your life, but how? Why don't they tell anyone what it involves? It seems like all those people are in a giant corporate cult of some sort, dictating to them how to live. I need to look into that. We should do an episode on Noom. When I was in college, the Korean church also tried to recruit me. This dude approached me while I was smoking a cigarette on campus. I don't know this dude. I thought he was a staff member or something of the school, but I found out way later that he was not. He starts telling me about God and that there's something special about me and gives me his phone number. So I meet with him once or twice and he wants to discuss the Bible. So I pretend to pay attention to what he's telling me and just kind of tune it out. One time though, he has this kid with him. I don't know this fucking kid, but the whole thing didn't feel right. I don't think it was even his kid. So I think this was also a cult too. He kept trying to get me to come back with him to the church, and I was not. I wasn't gonna. No, I wasn't gonna do it. The times I met with him, he would give me like a candy bar or something. The whole thing just didn't feel right at all. He'd be like, "Oh, eat it," and I'd be like, "No, I'll eat it later," and then I would throw it out. Damn, I hope that kid is okay. Jeez. There was another time where I got approached about a multi-level marketing opportunity to sell knives. I got halfway through the training and when they said I had to buy the inventory to sell door to door, I was like, "Hell no, that shit's impossible. I'm not flipping your knives. I'm just gonna waste all my money on bulk inventory of knives that no one wanna buy from me. Then what? I'm broke and have a bunch of knives that are just staring at me, telling me, 'Do it, Alex. You spent all your money on us. Just do it.'" I dodged a bullet. Good thing my last job wasn't a cult, though. Working in IT isn't a cult. It just sucks. A lot. Everyone's always mad at you, even though it's not your fault that they left too many apps running. It's not anywhere near as welcoming as a cult appears to be. But anyways, I highly suggest checking out The Vow on HBO Max. It's worth it. You'll be hooked. People need to know about this stuff so they know how to avoid it. I should do a whole episode called How to Know If You're in a Cult. That might help some people get out of a situation that they're in, maybe. Anyways, that's enough. That's enough cults for now. We've got some cringe compilations here that we can look at if YouTube is up again. It was down. Google was down. So we got some people here saying some crazy shit. That's a staple of this here show these days. Looking at all the cringe on the internet, including the infamous Karen freakouts. So let's just jump right into it. What up? Welcome to the Philip DeFranco show, and let's just jump right into it. All right, are we ready? Booted it up.
Nobody buy our receipts. Are you drunk? Are you drunk? No. No, we're not. You're just screaming in an airport around whatever. There's fucking nobody here. Of course you can hear it. Okay, fine. They freaking picked him out of nobody. He's sitting here. Nobody can even see him. They didn't pick me. I'm glad you're not flying. Good, I'm glad either. You fucking pants ass motherfucker. I'll fucking kick your fucking ass right now.
Oh my god. Get her out of here. Get her out of here.
Fucking kick your ass.
Bye. Oh no. She's an anti-masker and she's getting in someone's face. You're brainwashed. You're all brainwashed. Oh, she slaps her hand away.
Back off. Back off. Back off. Whatever.
Okay.
God bless America. There's no law that says wearing
God
a
bless
mask
America.
helps.
Can you get away from me, please?
God bless
Thank you.
America.
Get
God
away
bless
from me,
America.
please.
God bless America.
I would have, if she got in my face like that, I would have probably punched her. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You don't do that during a pandemic. I'll kick your fucking ass.
I sat in my seat and I said not a word.
What is this, a bus station? Where is this? This Karen looks angry AF.
No one said anything to me. I look over, this bitch is looking at me. And I kind of got the hint, like they're talking about me. For what? I did nothing.
Ew, what are you wearing, lady? What the fuck? It's like autumn. You're like not even wearing like a full top.
Okay, man, this is your receipt. Ma'am?
Is she on drugs? I think she's on drugs. I don't know. It's not good to assume that.
I hate these little things for being too pretty. Thank you. You're being too white.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's because I'm a white person, right? They're discriminating against me because I'm white. That's like when a white person says that, oh, you're discriminating against me because I'm white. What they're saying is I'm the victim because of your race being different than mine. They're saying that to a minority. They like reverse it. It's like some weird gaslighting. Like, you're the one doing the oppressing, not me. And it's like, no, you're probably not wearing a mask. No, you could just do everybody a favor, give everybody the peace of mind that they deserve, whether you believe in the science or not, to just put on the mask, Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm getting sores on my lip from wearing the mask, but hey, man, like, you know what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
They know white was a problem now. Or in Chicago. And my son's half Guatemalan, so fuck you. And I'm missing him, so blame yourselves when my son is unhappy that I'm not there.
White boy, other black boy know how to play here. Go back to Canada. Go back to undercover game. I know the channel. Leave.
Mom? Is that you?
Leave, white boy.
Like, I just want to call you out. You're false advertising. Your hat says peace, and you're preaching hate, dude.
Yeah, I just want to call you out. False advertising. Your hat says peace, but you're preaching hate, dude. Is this bingo? This looks like bingo. Why is nobody wearing a mask at bingo?
My grandson like that again, I'll kick your ass.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Come on.
Miss Nan.
Oh, Gladys is about to fight the bingo caller. She was like, I'm gonna kick your ass. She's like slowly getting up. Slams the little bingo marker thing on the table as hard as she can, which is not hard at all.
You don't see this shit? Girls go wild, the senior edition.
Oh, she's like trying to make her way over there.
Said anything after that fucking night. She never said another word. You started that shit that night. She called that
You are illegal. Can you get the fuck out of the United States of America? I'm illegal?
You do not have a U.S. passport. You do not have a green card. You do not have any fucking visa to stay or live here. Why are you working for Amazon? Do I have to deport Amazon right now?
Yeah, you could go ahead and report.
I'm going to deport Amazon and the CEO and get you the fuck out of here.
Hey.
Okay, because you're stupid.
No.
You copy people's haircuts and you give credit to other people. Okay?
What?
You are.
I think she was on drugs. Like, I don't know. You don't just like say that. Oh, what is wrong with this lady? I just paused it on a great spot. Is this a train to New Jersey? What is this? Oh, it's a bus. It's a bus in New York, I think.
You ain't gonna do anything.
Oh, you're a fucking teddy worker. You definitely are. I told you so. Fuck your mom, bitch!
Oh my God. What happened? Oh, I want to see somebody freak out over not being able to get the PS5. Over PS5. I'll load that up next, but yeah.
Excuse me, I'm in line.
Oh, are you now?
Excuse me, I'm in line. Excuse me, I'm in line.
You're being ignored, so you might as well.
Are they ignoring her because she's not wearing a mask? Ah, well, yeah, sorry, no mask, no food. No mask, no food, sir. Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. This is Trader Joe's, not Joe's Crab Shack.
Excuse me? You've seen me here several times before. I'm trying to buy groceries for my family. So are you going to ring me up?
I like this approach. I really like this approach because it makes her look really stupid. If they just don't acknowledge her at all whatsoever and just act like she doesn't exist, she's just going to work herself up. And she either like tries to steal the groceries or she leaves. There's not really anything she can do. And if she steals the groceries, then you guys know who she is. You got her on video. You can get her arrested. Exactly. These Karens need to be put in check. I don't know, like Trump administration is trying to like make the laws harder on certain people that already have it hard enough. And you know who you should be making the laws harder on? Karens.
Are you going to ring me up, sir?
You can video me.
I would be happy to video you. Why are you not ringing me up?
Because we told you you're no longer allowed to shop.
Why am I no longer allowed to shop here?
The way you behaved yesterday.
How did I behave?
You behaved very badly.
How did I behave badly? I wore a mask the entire time.
You and I have had issues since
I've
the beginning of COVID.
I've never.
You and I have had issues since the beginning of COVID. Oh, shit. Oh, this lady.
Talked to you once in my life. I don't even know who you are.
I'm just going to stand here. You can take the next customer over here on this register. Right here.
So why are you not serving me?
I've already told you.
So I have a disabled child that didn't wear a mask, a son with autism. It does. It has everything.
Nothing to do with it. We offered to do your shopping for you.
And I said, I politely said no, yes.
You did not. You barged in past everybody.
So your name is who? Sean, what's your last name?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter, actually, Sean.
None of your business.
Because I'm going to be sending this to Trader Joe's corporate, and you're refusing me service because my autistic son
Absolutely
did not wear a mask. You have. It's not me. I need to shop. You did not offer. No, you.
Yes, we did.
No, I'm not going to have you do my shopping for me.
Well,
I have
that's
every
the
right,
choice
just like
we
everybody
actually-
else does. Just so does my
This is
son.
private property.
It's not private property. Do you own this?
It's private property.
It's not private property.
Trader Joe's is private
So
property.
do you own this store? Yes or no?
I don't own the store.
So you are refusing me.
Private property.
I know it's not private property, right? I have
It is
every right.
Private property, and
No.
she has every right to ask.
Are you an
to leave.
attorney?
Do I need to be an attorney?
Yeah, you.
It's Karen versus Karen. This other white lady showed up and she's got her mask on and she looks like she's one of the nice ones. What do we call good Karens? Anti-Karens? All right, it's Karen versus anti-Karen. Let's see where this goes.
You do need to be an attorney because this is illegal. You cannot refuse me
it's not
service
illegal to refuse
because
service.
I'm wearing a mask.
Why don't you
And
call corporate right now?
I would love to call corporate. I need your last name.
I'm not giving you my last name.
I need your last name,
Doesn't
Sean.
matter my
It does
last
matter your last name. You're the manager
harassing
here.
her.
You're refusing. How am I harassing her? I'm trying to buy groceries.
Her ability to do her
yesterday
job.
not
Okay, and this is just a random
And your behavior
civilian.
is out of control.
It's
So
not out of control. I'm trying to purchase
I'm
groceries.
sure she was. I can see why you would be asked to leave.
Oh,
Your
okay,
behavior is-
okay, goodbye. Nobody asked for
That on
your
video?
opinion.
You want to put that on video?
No, I just want to get
I'm
your.
sure she's got the volume on, and people can hear that you are totally out of
I'm not
control.
letting it go. This
And
is
so
illegal.
Everybody that
This
works
is
here-
illegal. I'm trying to buy groceries.
Go.
This is going to be on the news. I'm going to report you to corporate. I will find out your last name, Sean, if you're the
It's not going to be on the news for any good reason.
manager here.
I am the manager.
Okay, well, I'll find out your last name, and I'll make sure that they know that you are refusing me service because my son
offered to do your shopping
with
for you.
autism did
Yeah.
not wear a mask.
Everybody in this store would like for people to wear masks.
He's a child. He's 10 years
And
old.
we offered
Explain
to do
that.
your shopping
And
for
I
you.
said no because I wanted to do it.
Any
I
exceptions
complied.
that you
Did I
want.
not comply? Yes or
Half
no?
the time you walk around with your
Did I
mask around.
comply? Yes or no?
I don't know.
You don't know. I did actually. I
All
wore
I
my
know
mask
is
the
you're
entire
asked not to
time.
come back.
I complied the entire time, and I'm
Why
going to
don't
do
you
my
comply now and
shopping.
leave?
Right.
You
Why
can
don't
get
you
out of
comply
my
now and
face,
leave?
lady. You can get out of my face.
I'm not in your face.
You are in
more
my
than you're in
face.
her face. And I'm not
I'm
gonna
trying-
stand by
I'm trying
as
to purchase
as
groceries.
As a citizen,
you
and
are
allow
not
you to do this with someone.
Okay.
This is harassment, and if I were her, I would call the
Oh,
police.
I'm
right
not.
now.
I'm not harassing. I'm trying to buy groceries. Not.
Yeah, they should call the police and they should treat her like they treat every other criminal.
Sure how
you're not.
me standing
you're
here.
not. You're making a
Tom, that's really weird. I have a
making a
full
scene.
basket of groceries that I'm trying to purchase that she's not letting me purchase. Trey,
Trey's not going to help you.
he's the manager here.
Trey.
Hey, Mom. Hands up.
Thanks for tuning in to another.
Oh my God. That's too much. That is too much. Are there any public freakouts over PS5? Wait, what's Ken thinks the law doesn't apply to him?
Your food is not ready. Sir, you're absolutely revolting.
All you have to do is get me the food.
Get in your car and we'll get you the food. I asked you to get off the patio.
You don't have to tell me to get in the car. I'm out here where I belong.
This is
Don't
our-
lecture me around.
this
You're
is
not
our
a boss,
property.
You're not a Nazi. Get off your power trip.
I'm not on a power
You're on a power trip.
It is
You're on a power trip. Yo, this is Joe Rogan is falling off the wagon.
policy in
I'm out of
Buncombe
here.
County.
Just give me the food and I'm out of here.
I'm on DMT, God.
I'm not going to give you the food. I'm going to
Okay, then
cancel
the
the order.
customer's going to know that you're the one being difficult, not me. You're the one making the difficult for the customer.
Sir, this is just our policy.
No, it's not. You're just a bunch of Nazis. That's what you are. You're power-tripping Nazis. That's
Do you
what
see the
are.
sign?
Doesn't matter what it says. Do you know the law? Do you know the law?
Yeah, you
have
have
a
to wear a
Fourth
mask
Amendment
in
right.
public.
We have a
Oh,
constitution.
it's about the mask. It's about the mask.
You have no right to enforce any of this. You have no mandate authority
This is
whatsoever.
private property and we have the right to refuse
Doesn't matter.
business to
Doesn't matter.
anybody.
You're refusing your customers and you're pissing off your customers. Let this go on there. Let them
Okay.
see how you treat your customers.
Sir, go back to
Sir,
your
what?
vehicle.
Sir, what? I will never come to eat here, nor will any
I
of my
would-
friends
I-
or my family
I
ever.
would-
Okay, then why are you still standing there? This is is this New Jersey? This looks like New Jersey.
Well,
Good.
you don't.
They're going to see how you guys behave when you treat your customers like this. Your customers waiting for the food. It's that simple. And I already called them. We've already talked. So they're waiting for you. They're going to see this.
I called your customer as well and said you were eating, spitting food, and you weren't wearing a
He's not
mask.
spitting food. food. I was talking and something fell out of my mouth. You want to exaggerate something? You go ahead.
walked up eating
That's
a Burger
the only
King
way you
sandwich
win, by
spinning food.
exaggerating and by lying.
Okay.
Exactly.
Have a good evening.
Get me the food and I'm out of here, or
Have a
let me
good
know and I'll
evening.
tell them I'm not getting it.
Have a good evening.
What's it going to be? Do I get it or not?
Have a good evening.
Am I going to get the food or not?
Sir, I can't in good conscience when you're like this.
In good conscience?
Food.
Oh, please, now you have a
Because I
conscience?
do care about my customers.
If you had a good conscience, you realize your customers pay your bill.
Okay. We don't need your business, sir. Bye. Thank you.
I'm waiting for your customers' food.
I already canceled it on Grubhub.
You already what?
I already called the customer.
You already called them, so did I. They know that they're waiting for it, and she told me it's cooking, so which one is it? Am I getting it or am I not?
Maybe you can get your car and shut your mouth and look.
That has nothing to do with it. Am I getting the food or not? You're not going to lecture me and tell me what to do. Am I getting the customers'
I feel
food or
really
not?
bad for you.
What's that?
I feel really bad for you.
Oh, don't feel bad for me. I'm doing great. Believe me, I don't need your pity.
Okay.
I used
Then
to
why
do-
are you? You're standing.
He rides a bike illegal.
You're standing outside of a restaurant, and God knows where. Instead of just conforming or doing whatever to follow the rules, like every other law and rule, liberal or not.
Bye. Thank you.
I'm waiting for your customers' food. Getting it or am I not?
Maybe you can get your car and shut.
Believe me, I don't need your pity. I used to do what you do. I make more money now than you do because of what you're doing.
I bet you do.
I make the tips that you don't make now. You know
You
that?
better be getting
we all
that
make
money.
the tips you don't make now because you're so disrespectful to your customers.
All right. Thanks.
People are crazy. I just yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's just shitty. That's just a shitty dude. That is just a shitty dude, but I don't know who's worse, that dude or the lady in the Trader Joe's just refusing to leave. Oh, man, that's nuts. Should we go into a relationship advice? Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so this person, this is a great way to end. This is a great way to. Okay, my. Is this still recording? Wait. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't. My 23 female boyfriend, 24 male, offered to insert a cucumber into his butt to make up for cheating on me. It's literally exactly how the title reads, and I wish I was making this up. My now ex-boyfriend and I started casually in February and became exclusive in July. We broke up last month, but continued hooking up, which was a whole mess. Now, we decided to put a stop to it, definitely, and try to be friends. Except last night, he got extremely wasted, begged me to come over, and confessed that he had cheated on me in early October. His defense was that he couldn't get it up since he knew it was wrong and kept insisted that I have to forgive him. I was in complete shock and disbelief since, above all else, this person was also one of my closest friends before we started dating, and I truly thought that I could trust him with anything. I cried and cried and cried. He kept going on how he's a good person who made a mistake, how it's not a whole affair and just a one-time thing and I'm overreacting and that I need to forgive him, but I was inconsolable. Then he brought a cucumber from his kitchen into the bedroom. I was confused at first until he started lubing it up and pulling down his pants. He said he will insert it into his butt so that he's in as much pain as I am to make up for it, and that I'll have to forgive him. I don't think that's how it works, bro. I think that's just like, I think you just want that. I think he's just like, this is my chance to shove a cucumber up my ass. He knows how to do this way too easily. Like he's lubing it up and like he's got the whole process down. I thought he's bluffing until he damn near did it and I yelled at him to stop. Then he kept crying and saying I judge him for everything he does. including how he wants to earn my forgiveness, and that I should just let him do it. I got my stuff and left, and we haven't talked since. We are definitely not getting back together, and I don't know if I'm looking for any type of advice. Just typing this into the void, I guess. This is a completely fucked up situation on top of a fucked up year. I cannot believe this is my life right now. Any encouragement would be appreciated, I guess. Alright, so this is more of an encouragement needed. Top comment, vegetables are no substitute for real remorse. VeggieTales was a lot less complex when I was a kid. Oh, God. He's about to shove Larry the cucumber up there. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That's Dude just wanted you to witness him sticking a cucumber up his ass, and this was his excuse. Yeah, he was just like, well, now I have to shove this cucumber up my ass. Let me just lube it up real quick. Like, he's just like being real meticulous about it, too. Dude, you wanted this. You wanted this. Also, side note, if he really wanted to inflict pain on himself as he claims, do you think he would have used lube? Weak play. Truly a weakling. Disgusting, people said. Oh, what the yeah, why did he go to that? Like, why did his mind go to, oh, she'll forgive me. She'll have to forgive me if I shove this cucumber up my ass. That doesn't seem very like that doesn't seem like somebody I want to be, that I want to be in my life. So, you dodged a bullet here, you know, if anything. That's just one way to look at it, like he's his cucumber's problem now. Maybe he'll date somebody that works in the produce aisle. I don't know. I don't know how to help you here, but I hope that you find what you're looking for, because that's insane. I don't have any advice for you. I'm sorry. I don't. Jeez, shoving a cucumber up there. All right. Well, anyways, I gotta make lunch. I got some prosciutto. Some prosciutto to eat. It's gonna be delicioso. Okay, anyways, guys, it's been great. I have to thank you guys for listening. I really do. I'm crashing from coffee crash. Yeah. So I will see you guys in a couple of days. I love you, and peace.
It's really that time of year, and your team might finally do it. Or if you're a Rams fan, you might just want to book the trip now. This year, Super Bowl 56 is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, February 13th. You can scour resellers to buy an overpriced ticket closer to the day, or you can lock in the Super Bowl experience of a lifetime now with our friends at On Location. True 50-yard line seats, only available with On Location. An invite to celebrate on the field with the champs. On Location, yes, you want to craft a perfect confetti angel like I did? Go to the game with On Location, and it's not just about gameplay. From dinner with NFL legend Marcus Allen to pre-game parties featuring acoustic sets for Wyclef, the official hospitality partner of the NFL is offering the most exclusive ticket packages available. Want to know how? Visit onlocationexp.com/SB56 or search Super Bowl On Location. That's right. Search Super Bowl On Location. Make the trip of a lifetime. It's your shot. Take it.